started painting. So I'm just waking up, and now it's like I just, you saw it, I saw it, and now I'm over here putting it down. So, don't know what's going to be of what's it going to become, as usual. That's my favorite word. But I'm going to add something to it. All acrylic still. Debating on, do I want to add oil on top, because acrylic to me is very dull. If you know of something I can use to prevent it from being dull besides glossing it or glazing it or whatever they call it, please let me know, because it's a very dull. That's why I gravitate towards the oil, because it doesn't have that dullness, and it does tend to stand out more. And as I'm getting deeper and deeper into this whole painting thing, I am definitely noticing just how subjective, freeing, anything goes, however way you want to lay it down on the canvas. Do you want to use canvas? Do you want to use a leaf to paint? There is so much. It's so versatile and it's so freeing that it just opens up a lot more doors for me, and just how life is, and how we live life, and how we tend to stay in the box instead of jumping out the box. We believe everything somebody else says. I have noticed that about myself years ago, and I started questioning things about that, like, is that really true or whatever? But with art, I'm seeing that my style is not gonna be the same style somebody else has. That's for sure. And that is the beauty that I found with doing art. Like, you really have the freedom to put out and to create what you really want to create. How do you view a flower? You might not take a flower off of a picture. It might come out your imagination, and then you just start creating a flower, and then you put the word on it and say, this is a flower. And then somebody sees that, and then they be like, oh wow, that's a flower, and they run with it. Oh, that's a flower. Well, who told you that? I've been hearing it from somebody for so long that they're saying. So it's like, art is so freeing, it's so open, it's so vast. It's so vast. Like, you can go ham on art, depending on how deep you want to take it, and not have the fear, because like I said, at one time I had the fear of doing art. I don't have the fear of art anymore. There's so many doodads out here, like different art, different products that you can use, just like it is for your hair, for your skin, and the foods, and different coffees, that you have to figure out what it is, or dip and dab in all of them, and say, okay, I want to try this. Okay, I want to see how this works. So it's amazing. It's really, really, really amazing how freeing art is, and how versatile it is, and how subjective it is, and how you cannot make a mistake. So don't have the fear of even doing art. If one eye is up higher than the other eye on a portrait, and one eye is up higher than the other eye on the porch. But believe me, if somebody looks at that, they're going to be like, that piece of art really speaks to me, and I love it. And I'm going to purchase it. I want to see this on my wall. I can vibe with this. You know what I'm saying? So get out, get up. I get up, and you see how now all my stuff. I actually need to get a studio. I just haven't gotten one yet. But there's so much. There's so much. And when you create, you free up. You know, once you start creating on the canvas, for me, once I started creating on the canvas, this is actually my story. Once I started creating on the canvas, I started to notice just how everything else started changing in my life, of how I wanted my life to be. So I started to notice just how I started thinking outside. I've always been an outside of the box thinker, but just more outside. Nobody, what somebody else is saying, it's like, oh really? Okay. And then you figure out how you want, I figured out how I wanted to go about what I heard or what I think. But I'm actually a person who loves to experiment. So for me, I'm gonna go buy this piece of this canvas and try it out if it's a different canvas. Or I'm gonna go and buy this different medium to put inside and see how it works. Or I'm going to create a medium and see how it rolls with my piece of art that I'm doing. So that's how I take art. I don't let it define me, because I never stop learning from it, because it's teaching me also about myself. It's teaching me how to even let go more and be freer. Because you could be a tight artist who's just tight and rigid, and be a person who's doing it according to the book and what they read. But I choose to be an artist who thinks outside the box, who is different. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing, but I know at the moment, this is what's working for me. And I enjoy the ride, and I'm on this ride right now, so I'm enjoying it. So I hope that I continue down this path and just keep opening up more and more. My mom used to be an artist, and I remember looking at my mom way back in the day, but she never put anything out. But my mom, bless her heart, sweet woman, love her to death. She never was one that took her art any further, but she was amazing when it came to still life and shading. Ooh, amazing. She was going to school for it, but then somebody told her she couldn't make money. Way back in years and years ago. It's like, you can't make money with that, and we're all about making money. And so she stopped. But my mom continued to be an artist in a different way. She made hats, she made caps, she's making blankets, she's made Afghans, she's a seamstress. She can, man, she's amazing. And so that's how she took her art in a different form. But when she made these things, she made money off of them, but she can make more money. That's all I know. My mother is very giving. She's a very giving woman. So she makes it. She might not charge a lot for it, because she wants to see you in her hat, wearing it, and it pleases her when she sees that, and she loves to see that. But on that note, what I'm basically want to say is, art is everything. Don't let it stop. Even if you just doodle on some canvas or doodle on a piece of paper, have fun with it, enjoy yourself, and break free, and just, because you're expressing yourself on the canvas. It doesn't have to be perfect, because Define perfect. What is perfect? What is perfect? Perfect is too much thinking. Perfect is too much monkey mind in my book. Put it on the paper and have fun. Put it on the canvas and have fun. Get a different paintbrush, try it out and see what it does. I do. Invent your own paintbrush, invent your own oil paints. I'm going to. It's been fun, y'all.